have Bobby, a Team New Zealand foil designer, with us today. Another champagne day out on the LEQ on Auckland Harbour, day 39, I believe. You've got a new foil on port that I guess you're closely looking at. How's it going?
Yeah, it seems to be going pretty well. Um, yeah, it's a nice day. You know, it's a good kind of range of different wind conditions today. It started off a bit lighter and got a bit breezier toward the end there. So got to see, yeah, basically just going through a range of conditions. Not really anything too structured today, but yeah, maneuvers, a few takeoffs, fairways, things like that. So it's good.
Yeah, no, it was looking pretty good out there. Have you noticed any trade-off with the takeoff speed on that smaller foil compared to the others? Yeah.
Really, it's hard to tell. I mean, also the guys are, you know, just kind of getting back into this boat after being away for a while. So some technique things, you know, that are kind of being worked through as well. But yeah, it's kind of a bit hard to tell at this point.
We noticed at one point the chase boat was in pretty close, having a good look, and also a couple of the guys on board the yacht were peeking down, having a look at it, and it looked like you had installed some. Are they called fences up the vertical on the arm
Yeah,
there? What was the reasoning for that? Were you drawing a bit of air down? Or did that seem like it was fixed today, or what's?
yeah. So those are, you know, just called those spray rails. So those to try to affect the spray sheet as it comes off of the upstand. And I've kind of got two different sort of designs, one on each side for both the leading edge of the upstand and the spray rails, just to kind of see how, yeah, how that affects the spray sheet in real life compared to what we anticipate.
Yeah, nice. And what about the feel from the flight controllers? I guess you've debriefed a little bit on this foil. Are they kind of happy with the way it's going, the way it feels? It looks pretty stable out there, so.
Yeah, yeah, it all seems to be more or less working as anticipated, which is good. I mean, it's, you know, there's sort of a whole bunch of different differences between the foils. Kind of every time we build a new foil, there's different things that we want to learn. It's not necessarily just trying to do, you know, what we would do as the next race foil, but kind of intentionally doing a few things differently that we can learn from. Um, so yeah, I'd say it seems to be working as intended so far, but still plenty to learn.
Yeah, nice. And in regards to the other teams, from your point of view, from a foil design point of view, who do you think is kind of going the right direction at the moment? Who would your pick be after you guys, of course?
Yeah, that's a really good question. You know, it's hard to know because the differences between the different designs are kind of getting smaller as time goes on. And I'd say most of the teams have sort of already launched their full complement of LEQ foils, but yeah, it's kind of hard to know what sort of direction they'll take for the race foils. So